Um, hey y'all, it's me. Hold on, I'm sorry. I should have been more prepared. This isn't, like one of my normal videos. So, my husband has been sick off and on. Fuck. Hold on, I'm getting a low battery thing. I just gotta plug this fucker in. I'm so sick of everything. Anyway, my husband has been sick for a few weeks. Well, he was actually sick a couple weeks ago, and he seemed to be healing, and he was fine. And then about Wednesday, the same stuff started happening, and I'm not going to go into detail about what those symptoms are, because I want to, respect his privacy. Like, some symptoms can be very personal and not something you want to share on the internet, But, it seemed to come back this Wednesday. I can't think of the words. Like, it came back. I've already lost my chapstick. Like, it came back worse. Like, it was worse this time around. And I kept, last time this happened, I kept asking him to go to the hospital because, he has a history of pancreatitis from like a decade or more ago that ended up being the results of a blocked bile duct or something. But, and I didn't really think it, neither one of us thought it was pancreatitis, but still a GI related issue. And because I don't know if whatever it was could eventually involve the pancreas, I just, and the pancreas is not an organ to be fucked with. Like, it gives no fucks. It's like, I think I remember talking about this before, but like, an unhealthy pancreas will kill you. So, Wednesday, I think I said this, I think I talked about this in yesterday's video, my Thanksgiving Day rant, where he didn't go with me because he wasn't feeling well. And, he just didn't seem to be getting any better. He seemed like he was getting worse. And, I looked up a few things. Like, I'm a Googler all day long for medical shit, because that's where that's how I got to where I am today with a diagnosis. That is what a patient advocate is. Patient advocating for yourself, being your own advocate. And sometimes that means Googling shit. If you're a hypochondriac type of person and you know that that's going to be unhealthy for you to do, then don't do it. But I'm not. So for me, that's where you gain knowledge. And So I was thinking, well, what if it's this one thing? But if this one thing goes untreated, he wouldn't go to the doctor. He wouldn't go to the doctor. And so I looked up on the internet, like, okay, well, what if this goes untreated? This thing that I thought it was. And it says they can get septic. And, if you get septic, you have minutes to hours to live if you don't get help immediately. So at that point, he didn't have a choice. I didn't give him a choice. I just said, you're going to the fucking doctor. Tell me what to get out of the closet for you because you're fucking going. And, but because my fucking foot's broken, we had no one to take him. He absolutely refused a ambulance. Of course, if worse came to worse, I would have gotten one. I don't give a shit what he said, but I called my daughter. She was at work, but she worked right down the street, so she came down. She drove him to the hospital, but I couldn't go because her back seats were filled, and there just wasn't time. Like, I didn't want to take time for that. And his mom was already out and about, and we didn't want him to be alone, so she went up there, and then she just texted that they're admitting him, which is it's very triggering because between like 2005 and 2010 is when he was going through this pancreatitis stuff, and he was always being admitted to the hospital, and it was always very scary. And I spent a lot of those 5 years just alone in my house with my daughter and then the other kids that we shared with our exes, and working a full-time job. And it just takes me back to that really scary place, except this time I don't have a job too. I can't even think of the word, like, distract me. And I don't have little kids around to distract me. And I can't be with him. And that scares me, like, if something happens, something serious happens and I'm not up there, like, anyway, I just want to ask. I mean, I'm not religious, as you guys know, but I do believe in the power of prayer, and just anyone who's watching, if you'll say a prayer for my husband. His name is Kelly. He's supposed to start his new job on Monday, and I know that's stressing him the fuck out, because who gets sick right before they start a job, right? Everyone thinks, oh, okay, you're sick, and it's like, or they worry and think, oh no, is this the kind of guy we're going to be dealing with? Or just, lots of people think bad things when other people are sick. Like, they don't believe it, or they think you're going to be a problem, or I don't know. I'm just too tired to even think about it. But anyway, I don't want to make a long video. I just wanted to, I'm just reaching out in every social platform that I know of, and every single person I know, which isn't a whole lot of people, but I'm just asking everybody to pray for him, because I know he's scared. He won't admit it, but I know he is. He's always, it's so funny, it's so ironic, because Like, I'm so the opposite of a hypochondriac. Like, before I got chronically ill, I was like, I never went to the fucking doctor. Like, never. Unless, of course, I had like a bronchial thing, and then I'd just go to the rapid med or whatever and be like, give me a Z-Pack and get me the fuck out of here. But I never, like, if I had a pain, I never thought, oh, it's this. And every single time, you know, he gets a headache or something like that, he's like, do you think I have a brain tumor? And, like, he's not kidding. You know what I mean? But he's just a little bitty hypochondriac. Like, it's not annoying or anything. It's kind of cute and charming, but that's what makes me know that he's scared, because he's a little bit of a hypochondriac, and I think he's just always a little bit afraid when he's in the hospital that they're going to give him bad news. And, you know, the older you get, the more chances are that they are going to give you bad news, you know. I mean, we're still in our 50s and we're young, but you're still at higher risk for things like cancer and blah, blah, blah. And, I don't know. Anyway, just send all the prayers you can. Attention, Kelly. I mean, like, you know, send them out through your brain to the universe to send him some healing and good hopes that it's nothing serious and everything will be fine. I really would appreciate it. All right. Hope you guys have a beautiful night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.